So I'm gonna go ahead and just shave my head. It's probably, I think when I cut it, it was around I gave it like a 1 on the side, about maybe a 7 or 8 on the top. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a 2. Give it a 2 all over. Just embrace it. So for this haircut, I was using the Wahl clippers. Got them on Amazon for about $39. I'll leave the link in the description. I'm not a professional barber, but I would definitely recommend if you have long hair, go ahead and use some scissors or maybe a 7 or 5 guard. Trim it down first before you start using like a low 1 or 2 guard so it doesn't snag. Showering before is always a +2. It helps your hair kind of stand straight up so then you're not missing hairs when you're passing over it with the clippers. Give myself like a mohawk over here. So unless you're giving yourself a fade with multiple clipper guards, I just let my head be the guide and let the clippers just pass over the natural shape of my head. like Asian Mr. T. So when you're shaving the back of your head with 1 number guard, it's really not that hard. I usually just make sure I'm making multiple passes and kind of feeling around to make sure I'm getting all the hairs just on the back of my head.
Oh no.
So by no means am I a professional hairstylist or barber, but I would say that the top of my head is the hardest part to go over. Usually just go nice and slow, have a good quality pair of clippers, and just go a little at a time. You won't pull your hair out, but you might hear a snag every once in a while if your hair is catching on the guard. We are A-okay. So as y'all are finishing up your hair, to make sure it doesn't look like booty, just make sure you're making multiple passes to get all those little hairs you might have missed. And then when you're going over the cowlick on the back of your head that kind of grows in different directions, just make sure you're also cutting in those different directions to cover it up. Man, feels good. Go ahead and just shower up, clean up. Probably clean up this line a little bit. Crazy, man. It feels like looking like onepunchman. Well, it looks pretty fresh.